Good morning, I'm Dr. Kemi Olunloyo in Ibadan, Nigeria. The time is 6:45 a.m. Sunday morning. The reason why I talk on camera with date and time is because I'm a broadcast journalist and possibly one of the best in the world. My voice is number one on Reverb Nation in Canada since 2013 and number 5 in America. A lot of you say you like my accent. A lot of you don't know it's really not an accent. I speak 9 languages and 7 are foreign languages. It's my voice. The reason why I timestamp and date my work is because I was trained that way in broadcasting. You can show my video doing this stuff 10 years later and say, here's Kemi 10 years ago reporting it. That's what it's about. Broadcast journalism is about history. What's going on now, what's coming in the future, and what's in the past. My format of talking on broadcast is not a comedy routine. It is not a joke. This is why when Femi mocked me and said, I'm Kemi Olunloyo, I'm hungry, give me some money, Linda Ikechi, I flagged his page. A whole entire weekend, his page was disabled by Instagram for 72 hours. And some of the stuff he said in there was like, oh, I have a prosthetic baby and I bought my baby. Linda may have had a prosthetic pregnancy, surrogacy, but she didn't have a prosthetic baby. She had a real baby. Her egg and somebody else's sperm. Okay? When it comes to things like that, you have to think very well before you put that as a comedy routine. And Femi knows what I did to his account for 3 days. When JC Jeremy or JC Ikeji, Linda's son, grows up and sees a kind of video like that, there are 2 people he's going to point hands at. Myself and Femi the comedian. And what Femi said, I never said that. This is why I'm very, very fierce when it comes to using my name for clout or any kind of rubbish that defames me or degrades my brand. I'm already sick. Okay, I have lived trauma. And I will continue to tell people and educate people about post-traumatic stress disorder. Don't make my problem worse. PTSD has 2 components, fight or flight. Okay, I have slapped 3 people in the last 30 days, and I'm very, very, very angry. At the same time, I have fear. 2 a.m. this morning, I have not been able to sleep. Like I said, it's 6:45 a.m. My brother called me from the United States, almost 8 hours behind, to tell me that someone had a post in a page called Jaruuma Empire, Hawa Mohammed, mocking me again. The young lady at Big Brother Niger, SC Eserita, that girl apologized to me for the one she did. Okay, I know it started with her. She had powder on her face, she did it, and some people were saying, oh, she got it just right. Don Jazzy commented, other stars commented, but I didn't comment, I was upset. And when TVC carried it, I went to TVC and I said, I'm actually not impressed. The reason is because she did that thing with the prison line. Please help me. I just came out. And she had that powder on her face. That's how I looked when I came out of Port Harcourt prison. They took me from the prison at 5 o'clock to my hotel room that night. And I had a shower, a real good shower for the first time without oil on my body. There's oil in the borehole in the prison. And so I felt bad. Essie reached out to me, and that was around the holidays. Not only did she give me a Christmas gift, she apologized profusely and said, Auntie, it would never happen again. And she wanted me to mentor her. I took her as my kid. 2 other girls did it. They were abroad. In the DM, they apologized. I didn't post their video. It is not a comedy routine. My name is not a comedy routine. Americans call my name Olunloyo. The Looney Tunes cartoon, Loon, they pronounce it Olun, and they're lawyer like an attorney, Olunloyo. They barely could call my name, but they call me well, Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, and that's why everybody calls me Dr. Kemi in America, and I reverted to Dr. Kemi instead of the Nigerian nicknames that I arrived to, KOO, Dr. KOO, Madam KOO. That's why I want Dr. Kemi back. You guys have no excuse. You can call me Dr. Olunloyo, but I prefer Dr. Kemi. So after Femi, after Essie, after those 2 girls, I get Hawa Mohammed lying down with her husband or whoever, everybody begging for her, saying she's pregnant. And so what? She's pregnant? I have PTSD. I'm not begging her to lose her baby or to have herself in some kind of stress. The very same stress pregnancy comes with is the same one. I'm going through with trauma. Linda Ikeji ruined my business. She said I had a gun, threatened bloggers because I was taking people's blogs down for stealing my photos. When did I have a gun? Femi Kuti said she did the same thing to him. The children are not his from the DNA test. Pay me $750,000 before I can take the story down. I didn't pay Linda. Linda went on and tweeted, I'm sorry I offended you, Madam Kemi. I started to like you. It was not funny. Etisalat saw it. They're now Nine Mobile. Etisalat is long gone. I had a 30 million naira deal for data. I was nominated as Influencer of the Year, Social Media Africa. They dropped me because they thought I threatened people with guns. Linda ruined my business. And many of you remember I said I've forgiven her. That was when she was just really moving on that blog, 2013. If I go after Linda now, even though I said I forgave her, I can go after her now because she has the assets I need. Linda Ikeji TV. I can take everything from her. You guys don't think in Nigeria. You think with your anus, not your brain. And then there was Yabojo, who lied under oath. Who the prosecutors, the IGP, and everybody is saying, Kemi, this case will take forever. It'll take another 10 years. She'll face 14 to life in prison. But that doesn't prevent me from suing Yabo in a civil suit because I have proof that the letter that took me to prison came from her phone. They made it look like it was the PA. The PA said she didn't write any letter. Yabo has never been responsible. Spiritual people are telling me, forgive her, forgive her. How long am I going to be forgiving people? Forgive Linda, forgive her. And now you're saying forgive Jaruuma Empire. Like I said, Miss Jaruuma Empire, Hawa Mohammed, you're going to come to Federal High Court in Ring Road, Ibadan, or call my lawyer and settle it out of court. You owe me damages. Yes, you do. I sit down here begging people for money. Young people are sending me 1,000 naira, 2,000, 5,000 naira. You guys are making millions and billions. You're showing money, your houses, everything in Dubai, but you can ruin somebody else's name and brand using clout. Did I give you the permission to use my name or my news format in your commercial? Did I give you permission to call my father's name? Is that my name? A honorable elite name? Have you ever been to Oyo State or Oyo Empire or Oyo Town? You crossed the line. I'm going legal. I don't want an apology. Yes, I did ask you to do a post with an apology. I want damages. I'm going to do everything like in America now. Nobody has time for this. Enough is enough. Stop spoiling my name in Nigeria. It's always the people that are successful that bring other people down. Forgive Linda. Forgive Yabo. Forgive Hawa. Who am I going to forgive next? People, stop it. Forgive Davido. Even Davido messed up my name because I said him and Chioma had broken up, which they did in October. At least 3 weeks they didn't talk to each other. We had the credible information. If you don't like what the journalist writes, you simply confirm it or deny it or ignore the journalist. Which one is go and oil your pussy, weary, cheap drug user? You can't do that on U.S. soil. And he's a U.S. citizen. He knows that his career will be over. But because you have a Nigerian audience, Davido gave the license to every fan to be saying, you stupid woman, you need oiling. I'm going to post certain things that I'm going to show people for once and for all that I would not be disrespected anymore. Another one just said I didn't go to pharmacy school. I had to show him all my certificates, letters, everything. Stop it, Nigeria. Okay? Stop it. I'm never on Instagram. 2 months at a time, I never come here. Okay, I went from 50,000 to 90,000 here because all of you want to follow me because you want to learn something. Learn something. The people that are doing these things wrong, okay, need to pay for it. This is not the first time Jaruuma has used my name. Okay, I have no problem with anybody doing that format. Even SCA Serieta told me that we should do it as a contest and that she'll sponsor it. But as a contest, it'll be seriously for people who want to be in mass communication and know how to talk. We haven't done it yet. But for people to market, for her to get in the bed with her husband using my name and ruin my family name, nobody must use my name anymore. Enough is enough. Kemi Olunloyo, June 2nd, 2019. The time is 7 a.m. now in Nigeria.